2021 in Blade and Soul. What is that going to look like? Well, I want to talk about kind of the future of Blade and Soul next year and why I feel like it's going to be pretty rough for the game if stuff doesn't improve very quickly. In my opinion, there are a lot of really great titles of MMORPGs or just MMOs in general that are coming out next year, or at least coming out in some type of beta phase, that I feel like will have very strict competition with Blade and Soul. And since Blade and Soul has been in a pretty bad place for a while, if NCSoft or NC West doesn't try to make some improvements to the game, it's going to get rough. So let's talk about it. Basically, in 2021, there are a list of a couple games I feel like are going to be really great and fun to play. So the first one I'm really excited about, of course, is Lost Art. Now, this is something I've been waiting for a very long time for a Western release. At one point, a lot of people thought it was never going to come to the West. I've even tried it over on the Russian server, but finally to see that it's going to be having a Western release sometime in 2021 because Amazon Games and Smilegate actually reached an agreement to put it out. It's just really exciting for me. I know some people don't like the camera viewpoint that the game has compared to most MMORPGs, but I think with the graphics, the combat, some of the life scaling systems, everything to me looks really exciting to play. I'm not sure how pay to win it is. I heard in Korea it does have some pay to win or pay to convenience, but honestly with most Korean games, I kind of just expect that to happen now at this point. And really, if I can just have some fun with it, I believe it will be free to play. It might be buy to play. I'm not really sure what their payment model is going to be. But I'm just really excited to check this out. It's been long overdue. I've been wanting to play since 2018 in the West. So this is something I'm really looking forward to, and I feel like a lot of people are too. And again, something that I feel like might have a lot of competition for Blade and Soul. The next MMORPG I'm looking to have some fun with is ELYON in 2021. I'm not sure if it's going to be a full release by then, but at least we'll get some type of closed beta or open beta for the West. My really big concern with this game, though, is it is running on Unreal Engine 3 like Blade and Soul, and we all know how big of a mess that is performance-wise. But I will say from watching the gameplay and the footage, I don't really see significant FPS drops. And I really do hope that eventually they do convert to Unreal Engine 4 so we don't really have to worry about any performance issues. I'm really excited about this because honestly, it has a different type of setting than most MMORPGs. It's not like a fantasy type setting. It's more like a sci-fi. There's like battleships. There's like robots. It has a different type of viewpoint for me. So I'm really excited to check this out. I don't really expect it to be really my main MMORPG, but I think when it comes out, I'll have a lot of fun. I do expect it to be fully pay to win. It is Korean. It is probably going to be free to play. So that's something that will be happening. But I do feel like it'll be a lot of fun for at least the first couple of months just to enjoy the combat, enjoy the new systems, the raids, the dungeons, even maybe the PvP, unless you get attacked by credit card warriors. But overall, I'm excited to play something new, and this is one I've been keeping my eyes on for a while. Again, I just really hope that the Unreal Engine 3 doesn't keep it back because we all know it does for Blade and Soul. Now, the last MMO I'm really excited about to get more information on for 2021, once we get some type of full release probably in Japan, is of course, which everyone can probably guess, Blue Protocol. Now, this is one a lot of people have a lot of hope in. This is one I'm most excited about. Everything looks really great from the graphic anime art style, from the gameplay, from the dungeons, the raids. Honestly, from the companies from Bandai Cam Namco, doesn't look like it's going to have a pay-to-win history at all. It's probably going to be buy-to-play, maybe even a subscription model. Overall, I'm just really excited for this. It looks very solid. It's something that probably won't come to the West completely in 2021. Really, it'd be kind of hopeful to see maybe some type of closed beta or open beta, but I don't see a full release for 2021 for the West at all. It's just too early in development, in my opinion, but I do think it will be getting a full release in Japan so we can at least get more footage, more gameplay. I really feel like this MMO is going to be very well polished. It's from a big company. It's not going to be pay to win. And all in all, it's going to be very PvE focused. PvP is not really the focus at all. And if you guys know me, I'm a very big dungeon and raid player. So this is kind of the perfect game for me. So I'm really excited to get more information next year for it. And I feel like this is a game that everyone at least is going to try and check out. Blade Soul has to get some type of improvement to the core game. The customer support has to get better. NC West has to manage things better. They have to handle exploits way better. They have to communicate with their player base way better. We have to get some type of information on Unreal Engine 4 if it even exists still. There has to be a lot more improvements to the game because honestly, with Blade Soul completely going worse and worse with every patch and these new MMOs coming out next year that are going to give this game a run for its money, I don't really see the future of Blade Soul in my opinion. If there's no Unreal Engine 4, if there's a bunch of new competition coming out, I just don't see how Blade Soul will last after 2021. Not to just kind of, scare everyone and be like Blade Soul is going to be dead, but I just have to be honest, just looking at it, I don't see any improvements made to Blade Soul, and I see all these new games coming out next year. It just kind of made sense in my opinion. But anyways, let me know what new game you're excited about for 2021. As I said, Blade Soul has a lot of improvements to do if they want to have a chance because I just don't see it really lasting past 2021 if there's not major improvements. And when I say that, the game will always still be running for a couple years, but it's just going to have maybe 200-300 players, just the endgame whale still playing, and that's it. It's not going to be a thriving MMORPG. It's basically going to look like ELYON. It's just going to have like 300 players and just be completely dead. It's going to be a shell of its former self. It's going to be really sad to see. So hopefully NCSoft does something. We need some improvements to the game for sure. We need better optimization. It has to come. Otherwise, I just don't see this game lasting. So that's just really my thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little negative for Blade Soul, but a lot of really good new MMOs coming out next year, and I'm really excited, especially for Blue Protocol. I can't wait to jump into that game eventually when it comes for a full release sometime, maybe 2022. We'll see. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Sub if you haven't. I'm out. See you guys next one real soon.